Let's check some comments here. Excellent work. I couldn't have done it better myself. Appreciate the shout out. Boat busters. Do you know what this means? I gotta go find another outboard so I can keep this dream alive. So now it's time to scour the marketplace to find the perfect next project. Here it is, the perfect project, and I'll tell you why. It is an Elgin, which is a Sears product, I think was sold, 1954 Elgin, 7.5 horsepower, and it is a beauty. So the reason I picked it, and this goes for any kind of mechanical thing you're doing, is it came with all the parts. It came with all the little bits and bobs here, all the levers, knobs, all that could be gone. It had the beautiful orange pull string. Sometimes these are replaced. People use Mercuries or they just put generic ones on. This orange kind of theme with this handle on the tiller is kind of very important, and it matches this beautiful orange gear shift knob that they have in here. So with all of this engine, this whole package was $50. That's including a Johnson outboard stand, which if you saw my last video, I struggled to make one out of wood. So I needed one of these anyways, and I'm looking online and seeing that people are charging $100 to $200 for a nice Johnson outboard stand. And this whole package, the motor, the stand, and a little electric tilling motor. Now I busted out the little motor because it was all rusted out, but that's going to be another project, and I'll 3D print a plastic part for the end. But this will be a cool little retro thing to go with it. So the motor, self-contained gas can. The guy said it ran when he put it away. It didn't. It probably hadn't run in 20, 30 years because the only time when someone says it ran when I put it away, it ran when somebody bought it from the store, and then something catastrophic happened and they put it away, and it hasn't run since. So it did run at one point, obviously. It does have the lower unit. I took it off because obviously the impeller situation on these are always dire. It's something that I'm trying to figure out. The spark plug wires were hanging out, so I knew that was going to be an issue. The waterproof housing, as you can see here, was a rat's nest. It was disgusting. It was chipping all over the place. The wires weren't connected. It just wasn't going to work. What I learned is they don't make those anymore, but there's a hack out there where you can get these generic ones that actually fit. And I'm going to show you here what I did with the existing coils. These are about 20 bucks. This came as a, what's it say, a lawn boy. As you just flip this thing down, and this one slides out. Now the problem is in the old one, because these are kind of worn on there, on the post there. So what we're going to do is take this off, and I'll show you, but we just saw through it all the way down. And then the trick to getting it on this one is there's a little bit of a rivet that you need to just file down. The thing you have to file down is just a little rivet that's on there that would stop it from sliding in. But once you file that down, real easy, just shove this one on, hook everything up, the ground wire, and then to the condenser, and you can start with spark. That's what happened here with the first one that I tried, and I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. I did the second one, got cocky. So I got cocky. I did not get spark on that second coil placement, but with it replaced, it just went into what you do with all engines when you can't get spark. Spark is a magical little thing that includes a lot of things, including a little voodoo, and you never know why you get it and why you don't get it. So, but you track down it could have been a condenser, it could have been a wire, it could have been anything. I shortened the spark plug wire, reconnected that. I made a new wire that was a little janky and put it in, and now we do have spark in both. Then I knew I was in business. You know, the name of the channel is Gas and Spark. It should be Gas, Air, and Spark because you need all those things. So I checked the carburetor next. I took it off, fumbled around with it. I couldn't get the bowl off, which is important. But I did spray in carburetor cleaner and all the channels and everything that I could to try to get it as clean as possible. Kind of hoped and prayed that that it would work. Got a little life out of it a second ago. Just all right. Takes that off, but tells me. Well, this is how I did it. I didn't put any gas in it, obviously. I sprayed a brake cleaner. Originally, I was spraying it into the air hole, but normally, most engine, that goes right to the cylinder after the carburetor. On 2 strokes, it's got to fill up the whole cavity, then get to the spark plugs. It's on the opposite sides, if you noticed. And that hit me halfway through. So I unplugged the spark plug, sprayed a little directly in it, started it up, whang, and then just what you saw. So spark is good, timing's good. I got to get gas in it and then do some pulls and see what we're good. It sounds good. And put some water in it, test the impeller, which I'm sure is fragile, broken plastic, and that's the next big step to do. But it's a good sign. Great sign. All right, so I got it all back together. Put the right 20-to-1 SAE 30 to gasoline in it. Just buttoned it up. Hopefully there's enough water to maybe test it, but we're going to go to start. Choke down, start here, and the fuel's open. It's nice that they print it right up on there on the thing, so you know what to do. So let's see what we got. Of course. Oh, nice. Trying to go down into shift. So I don't want to shift it until it's, should I try to start it with it? Already engaged? There's probably a reason to not do that, but I'm going to shut her down because I do not see any water coming out. Might not have enough to bring it up, but I don't want to get it hot at all. So that does make me undefeated in motors. This thing has submissed to me. That sounds very good. Super excited. Bringing some little piece of history back to life. Beautiful. Super excited about that, but I didn't run it long because I do want to figure out this impeller situation. Now, that's going to be on the next video because I bought some 3D printed rubber. That's not going to work, but I have to try because eventually one of these days it's going to work. Things are going to be there. The impeller is not made. They're very hard to find. There's a trick that I have on order too to stack 2 Mercury impellers, but I got to then drill into the drive shaft, and that's going to be a whole thing if we have to go that route. So stay tuned. This thing is ready to rock. It is a solid. They built to last. I love this. I love this engine. And I want to get it working, get it out, hopefully put it on a little boat, scoot around, show you how good these things work, and then sell it, then move on maybe to a bigger one. All into the dream for the boat. Thank you, Boat Busters, again. I'm going to call you out because you gave me the energy to do another one, and just keep going. This is a great little thing. These are all over the place, and if you got a little knowledge, you can get them going. And it's a good little piece of income. So stay tuned while we try to fix the impeller and get some water flowing through here so we can run it a little bit longer. Appreciate it. See you next time. Please be recording.